Testing. All right. All right. We're going to get started in about 1 minute. So if you can have a seat, come on in and have a seat. We'll be getting started in about a minute.
Good evening. So we're going to get started. It's an honor to be here with you tonight to celebrate academic excellence among our Black students here at ETHS. Yes. Before we get started, we are going to take a few moments to honor two extraordinary individuals who have shaped ETHS for a combined 51 years. Can I bring Elizabeth Johnson and Channing Akindrade to the stage? So first, I'd like to introduce you to Elizabeth Johnson. For 26 years, Liz has been the cornerstone of our curriculum and instruction office here at ETHS. And as an administrative assistant, she has ensured that our educational mission has been carried out with precision and care. Thank you, Liz. Next, we have Channing Akindrade, who has been our speech and language pathologist for 25 years. Channing has helped students literally find their voices. Channing, your legacy will live on in the voices you've helped to strengthen. Thank you. Liz, I'm not done yet. Liz and Channing, you both give so much to ETHS. You've witnessed generations of students walk through these halls, and you've played a vital role in shaping their futures. You've been more than just colleagues. You've been mentors, friends, and an integral part of our school family. We wish you joy and relaxation in your retirement. Now, please join me in a round of applause for Liz and Channing. Thank you. Before we begin the festivities, I have a couple of quick announcements to make. First, I want to offer some thank yous for the individuals that helped to make tonight possible. So when I finish, we'll have a nice hearty round of applause for them. So this year's dedicated committee consists of Ebony Love Redmond, Clarinda Harbison, Bassett Levy, Nicole Boyd, Dr. Michelle Wheeler, Althea Brown, Nala Bishop, Brenda Payne, Deshauna Newman, and Lemuel Washington. We can thank them. And a special thank you to the men of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity and the Masons for coming out to serve tonight. And finally, we have a wonderful dinner provided for you after tonight's festivities, and that has been provided in the memory of Mr. George Dotson and the Joe Butch Martin Foundation. Thank you so much.
Well, good evening, everybody. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Good evening, everybody. Listen, I am excited to be here tonight. I am your master of ceremony, Lemuel Washington, and I want to have a good time. We're celebrating Black excellence tonight. Can we give all our people a hand tonight? DJ, you mind giving me a little music? Because, we like to have a good time tonight. Y'all are mad we have a little jam? Come on, put your hands together. Now, y'all don't act all dignified tonight. Come on now. I see somebody over there dancing in the corner. I see you right there. All right, bring it down, bring it down. We got business to do. I'm sorry. I had to get that out. Please forgive me. Listen, it is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight to celebrate the ETHS Black Caucus Student Recognition Program. So just a few house rules. If you have cell phones, I'm sure everybody does, let's put them on silence and vibrate. I would hate for your student to be called and somebody's ringtone go off. No, it's not a good look. So let's have our phones on vibrate and silence. Let's remain from walking when students are being called so that the attention is all about them. And now let's have a special video from our superintendent.
Good evening, everyone. This is Dr. Campbell here, and I'd like to say congratulations to all of you who made the honor roll. It is no small matter to make the honor roll here at Evanston Township High School. Thank you to the Black Caucus for sponsoring this event for a number of years, and it's gone from a breakfast to a dinner. And I hear that we had over 500 RSVPs tonight. And you may not see this in the news, that we have so many Black students making the honor roll here at Evanston Township High School. And that's without grade inflation and all these other kinds of crazy things that people like to explain or say away. Well, it's because of grade inflation. No, maybe it's because our students are hardworking, they're smart, and they're getting a good education. So maybe that's what's really happening. So to all of you and families, congratulations. I wish I could be there tonight. I'm doing just some preventative medical things that require me to be at home tonight for a thing I have to do tomorrow. But if I could be there, I absolutely would. I'll see you all next time. And for students, I'll see you probably in school on Friday. No, not on Friday, on Monday. But congratulations to all of you. Have a good evening and go kids.
And now, can we put our hands together for our wonderful principal, Dr. Taya Kinsey.
Good evening, everyone. We are so glad you're here. And here is the truth. When we talk about Black excellence, we're talking about every single one of you, our students, our families, our friends. Our families are made up of so many, and your ETHS family. So when we talk about Wild Kid Pride, we're talking about right now. We're talking about Black excellence at a time in our country where not everybody is standing up in that way. And we are standing with you and celebrating you. So welcome. We are so excited to celebrate you all night and glad that we've been celebrating Black history all month. It's a pleasure to be here. And once again, welcome and thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. And now we will have a music selection from Odei, Seith, Atisa, and Nael. Let's give them a hand.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won, is won.
That was amazing. Give them another hand. That was beautiful. You know, I used to sing a little back in my day, but I won't do it tonight. I won't do it tonight. Next, we will have presentation of students by Dr. Keith Robinson, Deshauna Newman, Nala Bishop, and Onyeka Chigbagu. Let's give them a hand at this time.
Good evening. I'll be recognizing the students that have grade 9 honor roll. And we know that all the parents and families are excited, but could you please hold your applause until the end, and we'll celebrate all the students at the end. And students, as I call your names, there are 2 staircases to my left and right where you can come up and stand on the risers. And once we're done with the names, can you hold for about 30 seconds to allow your parents, families, and ETHS staff to take photographs. Alexandria Adebayo, Nicholas Arend, Benjamin Barnes, Eva Block, Mekdez Barani, Brody Brown, Devontae Brown, Omar Brown, Isaiah Burns, Alec Carroll, Atticus Conway, Jaquan Crowder, Uche Igemchi, Abra Elise, Ramatali Fatai, Tyron Gant, Andrea Gall, Donovan Glauvin, Leah Grant, Dina Gubin, Janiyah Harris, Eric Hemphill, Shayla Hunt, Heaven Hutchinson, L. Larson Reed, Aiden Lee, Jordan Lee, Caleb Lamont, Wayne Levy, Sanaya Lewis, Jemiah McCray, Giles Murray, Bree Noel, Kylie Prasar, Anaya Rule, Amari Robinson, Benazai Salam, Lewis Scott, Alicia Stewart, Kamaya Taylor, Mackenzie Thomas, Bryce Washington, Alani Wells, Kaya Wilkins, Catalina Williams Gomez, Jamal Wright, Isaiah Wynn. If there are any freshman students that are present and I didn't call your name, please come to the stage for our regular honor roll. Okay, families, let's celebrate.
Thank you. Give it up again for our freshmen as they take their seats.
Students, as you come up, try to stand where you're not behind me. Stand to that side. I'll be reading sophomores. Elim Araya, Tiffany Arthurs, Jana Cabrera, Mary Croft, Francesca De Castro, Harper Di Bartolo Mundi, Anaya Dehaney, Logan Eaton Strong, Kalikadan Ganati, Ariana Hart, Kanaya Hunt, Janae Jagai, Gabrielle Johnson, Justin Johnson, Amara Jones, Isabella Carter, Maislyn Kelly, Peyton King, Esmeralda Makengo, Imani Mazarana, Jayla McClure Calvin, Ania McCoy, Naomi McCrea, Tariah McLendon, Troy Mosley, Lena Nasor, Julie Pressoir, Nathaniel Rodriguez, Brielle Rosemond, Michaela Sewell, Chance Simmons, Harmony Smith, Aaliyah Stone, Jerry Success, Emil Sultan, Ingrid Sylvester, Rachel Tomba, Melissa Taylor, Olatunde Thomas, Rema Sadeke, Ebony Turner, Adoma Uduko, LaShawn Vaughters, Zion Walker, Tamir Walls Morris, Amari Watson, Haset Yurga.
If there are any sophomore students whose name was not read, who's here today, please come on up so we can also celebrate you. Congratulations, sophomores.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Nala Bishop, and I'll be reading grade 11. Juniors. Alex Adebayo Sholofo, Alex Adebayo Shofolabo. Izad Ahmed. Josephine Bosick. Ryan Boyd. Cassidy Capone Cruz. Demaya Carter. Brianna Cook. Tadela Daniel. Dimitri Delis. Logan Fields. Jordan Gibson. Rena Gubin. Vanessa Harvey. Journey Henley. Andrew Jones. Kendall Jones. R. Larson Reed. Nia Lewis. Satapi Miller. Vivian Mitchell. Darasimi Okunkola. Duran Pavon. Lacellis Powell. Michael Rule. Raphael Saint-Eloi. Leah Silas. Jeremiah Simons. Kayla Strickland. Jeffrey Thomas. John Thomas. Malcolm Tompkins. Javon Wallace. Caden Wharton. Aliana Williams. Any other juniors that I did not call, please come up now. Let's give it up for our juniors.
Thank you, juniors. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Robinson, one of the associate principals, and I am thrilled to be here and so excited about celebrating our students tonight. I'll be calling the names of the senior students. We're going to start with Hillary Agdobo, Dallas Amos, Allison Anderson, Christian Anderson, Mia Arnold, Jave Bamberg, Elijah Burns, Jesse Chastang, Kenneth Coleman, Giovanni Confident, Oriana Defoe, Anna Clara De Rose, Lude Wasala de Rose. Morgan Dillard. Steve DeRusso. Cameron Eaton Strong. Kaja Etim. Kyla Fisher. Audra Gall. Israel Jackson. Lajana Giles. Michael Levizo. Warren Liddell. Kevin Lewis Charles. Amani Malone. Destiny McGee. Lanya McNeil. Abdel Salam Mohammed. Rihanna Morrison. Kennedy Murray. Kalex Oates. Michael Odulukwe. Olivia Olson. Baraket Rams. Ryan Rice. Kari Robinson. Niall Rollins. Terry St. Eloy. Veda Sims. Anna Stevenson. Ariel Shushinsky. Corrine Sylvestre. Francesca Taylor. Solomon Taylor. Madison Thomas. All right. Hey, let's get excited. Tatina Siddiqui. You guys can stand in the front row. Daisy Uduko. Front row. Corinne Villamil. Felicia White. If there are any other seniors who's in the house that I missed, please come on up. Are you still coming? Hard to sustain this after 4 years. Let's give our seniors a hand.
Y'all give it up for those amazing students one more time. All right, all right. Coming to the stage, representing academic excellence, we will have Dr. Mia Levizo and Sandra Morris. Let's give them a hand at this time.
See, when you get my age, you need these to read. That's all right, keep living. Congratulations, everybody. I am going to start when you hear your name, do the same thing. This is a really great honor, and we are so excited that you're here. So coming to the stage is Nicholas Arendt, Johannes Baum, Ava Block, Mekdes Boriani, Micah Bonilla Worsley, Atzi Brissett, Elijah Carter, Eden Dejean, Mia Diaz, Rogelio Diaz Portales, Ramo Tahali Fatai, Andrea Gall, Samantha Gibson, Randy Green, Dina Gubin, Eric Hemphill, Isabella Henderson, Miles Henry, Fiona Holland, Shayla Hunt, Renaya Irving, Angelique Jackson, Oyitola Jacobs, Olivia Jean-Pierre, Maya Jennings, Jayla Jones, Aiden Jewel Fisher, Desmond Kuzel, Francesca Lang, Janelle Lee, Wayne Levi, Ethan Matthews, Emmy McIntosh, Keisha Mpofu, Dredell Mugangwa, Elena Napoles Savik, Maya Nayamewe, Amirat Oladimehi, excuse me, Hallie Rhymes Reed, Hallie Reed, excuse me, Aniya Rule, Inari Roberts, Amari Robinson, Simone Roshan, Benazia Salam, Hunter Simmons, Deasia Slaughter, Papa So, Avery Stroth, Alicia Stewart, Dakota Tabor, Sojourner Tanner, Naya Wamubu, Alani Wells, Kaya Wilkins, Catalania Williams Gomez, Lohat Wodu. If you did not hear your name, oh, that is, okay. Thank you. All right.
So it is my pleasure to read the sophomore students who earned high honors. Oh, sorry. All right. And so we're going to read all the names of those students just to recognize them. If you are here, please come to the stage to get your recognition. Adedeji Adaremi, Adaribigbe Kaafi, Araria Elim. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that incorrectly. Let me start over. Adaremi Adedeji. Kaafi Adaribigbe, Elim Araya, Tiffany Authors, Sophia Asante, Alum Asangayi, Kiera Bodouin, Jana Cabrera, Camille Calix, Salam Chane, Jaron Davis, Francesca De Castro, Salam Dejene, Harper Mundi, Logan Eaton Strong, Millicent Harris, Ariana Hart, Makeda Hausman, Zion Holmes, Kanaya Hunt, Ella Carter, Maislin Kelly, Esmeralda McKengdo, Tessina Mato, Jada McCannon, Noordine Mohammed Wilburn, Murat Morris, Harper Nolan, Eliana Philippe, Naomi Reddick, Cheyenne Razire, Michaela Suo, Harmony Smith, Umale Sultan, Nora Tillery, Rima Sadeki, Ebony Turner, Udomea Oduku, Zion Walker, Katie Welch, Avery Whartonberry, Nicholas Williams, Loza Yared. And again, while they're getting the recognition, these students earned the highest recognition for the semester. Yes, you clap for them. You can snap your pictures. All right, another round of applause for them.
All right, everyone, good evening. My name is Sandra Moores. I'm a history teacher for the last 19 years. I will be reading the high honors. These are students who earned a 4.0 or higher. their junior year. So a big, big, big achievement because we know junior year is one of our hardest years. Here we go. Alex Adeboye Shofolabo, Jashelle Berry, Ryan Boy, Cassidy Capone Cruz, Cheyenne Cohen, Tadella Daniel, Jaden Dixon Saunders, Corinne Donati, Amen Faseha, Tinsei Geyer, Eleanor Gogomu, Rena Gubin, Carla Hackett, Benjamin Hicks, Robinson Liev, Camilla Johnson, Amaya Johnson, Fasal Mato, Sadhapi Miller, Vivian Mitchell, Ashley Murray, Noah Nelson, Oluwasun Odufua, Dylan Queer, Rihanna Ruddick, Jeremiah Simmons, Azela Steiger-Smith, Kayla Strickland, Jackson Stroth, Olivia Sutherland, Jeff Thomas, Julian Walker, Orion Walker Ortiz, and Brooke Woldu. Please give a round of applause for our high honors.
All right, all right. And our last category, which is a special one, is our senior student recognition, which will be held by Dr. Michelle Wheeler, Nicole Boyd, and Althea Brown. Let's give these wonderful people a hand.
Good evening, good people. So, thank you. So for you families who have been here in the past, who have siblings, younger children who have received this recognition, you know this is my favorite part of this ceremony. We are recognizing seniors who, after 7 rigorous, challenging, overwhelming, stressful semesters, have earned a cumulative GPA of 4.0 or higher. All right? We are going to give them their Oprah moment. You get a gift, and you get a gift, and you get a gift. They will receive a plaque. Ms. Brown, can you hold up one of the plaques out of the bag? So they will have a lovely plaque. Will you also hold up one of their t-shirts, Ms. Brown? She is doing her Vanna Black right now. Okay. And the t-shirt, can you show it to me? It's educated, motivated, elevated, melanated. Yes. So, I cannot do this without some support. So we are going to get really hyped for our seniors. DJ, help me out. All right. All right, keep it on. Turn it down a little. All right, here we go. Naomi Alamayehu. Dallas Amos. Allison Anderson. Amani Christian. Zachary Cutter. Atisa Diabdon. Diego Daly. Tristan DiBartolo Mundy. Jacob Dixon. Now I gotta say the names to the beat. Luna Dinsmore. Zinduna Juma. Cameron Eaton Strong. Justice Eddie. Gray Edwards. Yolanda Essionye. Kasia Etienne. Audra Gall. Charlize Henderson. Hannah Honore. Dennis Jean-Pierre. Lajana Giles. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Michael Levizo. Nora Mahoney. Amani Malone. Janiyah Martin. Sorry. I gotta scoot this over. Jaden Muniweza Muganwa. Our state girls wrestling, Kennedy Murray. Show her some love. Maya Nelson. Michael Odulukwe. Olivia Olson. Abigail Owomoyela Olusesi. Dudley Philippe. Berekit Rams. Sebastian Renee. Kari Robinson. Zuri Rogers. Veda Sims. Aminata So. Charles Spangler. Anna Stevenson. She does our Tuesday tidbits. Elijah Sutton. Josephine Teodusia. Amalia Thibodeau. Tatina Sadeke. And a Daisy Uduko. You all, students, come to the center of the stage. Come to the center. Come to the center. Come to, oh, y'all are in line. Just kidding. Y'all come to the center. Come to the center. Families, friends, supporters, support system, guardians, cheerleaders, champions. These are our seniors who, after 7 semesters, have maintained a GPA of 4.0 or higher. Please stand on your feet and show them some love. Parents, family, you should feel so proud. This is such a monumental accomplishment. You all should be so proud. I need some love. Show me some love. Show me some love. You did it. 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 They have 1 more semester to go. Oh, wait a minute. Don't want to get in her. Go take your picture. Take your picture. You all get to have this moment, so we will take our time because a lot went into getting these kids here. How many of y'all have kids who are involved in a club, sport, or activity? How many of y'all are tired of picking them up and waiting outside of door 3 for 45 minutes? Oh, that's your testimony? Is that your testimony? I mean, I got a junior. I have 1 more year to go. Track practice, ambassadors. Okay, I see y'all, track team. But my goodness, I'm so proud of these kids. And some of them, you're going to hear some fantastic words in just a little bit from one of them. They are so impressive. I'm so excited to hear what your future plans are. I'm going to take a minute of personal privilege. Do you all know what's happening after graduation yet? Yes or no? What are you doing? If you don't know, say you don't know. But let's hear it. Take your moment. Plans after graduation.
Going straight to college.
Where are you going? Do you know yet? Any decision?
Probably School of Art Institute.
Art Institute of Chicago.
College, but I'm undecided.
Undecided, that's okay, you got time.
I'm going Morehouse.
Morehouse, man.
I'm going to college, undecided.
Undecided, we got till May 1st or something.
Undecided.
Undecided.
Finance at Illinois State.
Illinois State. He's a math man. He gonna have good credit. He probably already got good credit.
I haven't heard back from a lot of places, but I am intending in majoring in acting.
Acting, love that.
Undecided.
That's okay, got till May.
We'll see.
We'll see in May.
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet, but we'll know by May.
I'm not sure yet.
That's okay, she's unsure too.
Undecided.
Undecided, got some time.
I'm also undecided.
Undecided.
A PhD in youth development.
In youth development. Did you hear that PhD?
Doctor of Pharmacy.
Doctor of Pharmacy. Come on, baby. So we got some talent on this stage, so please encourage them. Those of you who believe, pray for them as they decide on their next steps. I'm so sorry. Who did I forget? Who did I forget? Uh-oh. Who didn't speak? Who didn't speak?
I'm going to Ball State University.
Ball State in Indiana. Where's Dr. Robinson? That's his alma mater. And Dr. Robinson got a whole lot of connections at Ball State, so you holler at Dr. Robinson in a minute. I'm sorry, Kennedy. Oh my God, I just shouted you out. Come on, wrestler, give her some love.
What do you want me to say? Oh, I'm going to major in accounting, and I hope to go to Indiana University. I got into their business program, so.
All right. Thanks for letting me have that moment. Now it's their moment. Pictures. Feel free to take pictures. Wonderful. Congrats. All right. Oh, good job. And by the way, that was my child who just yelled at me in front of all of y'all that told me I missed 2 kids. I'm going to see him when we get home.
All right. Let's give them one more hand for that excellence. We will now have the introduction of student speaker by Dr. Kamasi Hill. Let's give him a hand at this time.
Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. You know, one of the things I wanted to say is I was looking at everyone's name as they were coming up, and it's fascinating. I remember when I was a student 30-some years ago at Howard University, and I remember the provost. She said to us, she said, I know some of you were having challenges whether or not you were going to apply and attend an HBCU. And one of the things that she said was true. She said that there is a stereotype, there's a narrative that HBCUs are not diverse. Well, at the time when I was at Howard University, the provost said to us, out of the 167 countries in the world, Howard has 161 represented. And we saw that tonight. We saw the beauty of the black diaspora in this room. So I just want to say to all of us that blackness is transnational. It spans from country to country, from continent to continent, from city to city, from town to town. I met people when I was at Howard from Cape Verde and Great Falls, Montana, and they were all black. So I just want to say thank you to all of the hard work for the students and the parents and the administrators and all the support staff here. I want to introduce our speaker. I'm excited to introduce him. He is a young man who I have grown to know. I've been able to teach him. I've been able to connect with him. We've been able to bounce ideas off of each other. And he's just a good young man. I was thinking, I said, well, how can I introduce this young man? Well, I'm a historian. So I'm just going to briefly make a connection with history. The bishop, Right Reverend Bishop Daniel Alexander Payne, he started the first HBCU in the Midwest, Wilberforce University. One of the reasons why he started this institution was because after the Nat Turner rebellions, there were anti-black literacy laws that were passed in South Carolina. It made it illegal to teach black children to read and write. And this wasn't a situation where you were going to get arrested and go to jail. No, this was a crime that was punishable by death in this country, to teach black children how to read and write. Bishop Daniel Alexander Payne went into a deep depression over that, and he decided that he was not going to allow the state of South Carolina to have the last word, that he would go out and he would continue to fight for the education of young black children in this country. And so he started Wilberforce University. Then you had, in the same century, in the 19th century, a young man who had to beg and exchange bread with young, poor, white students on their way to school to teach him how to read. And you know him. His name was Frederick Douglass. Frederick Douglass became a profound orator, so much so to the point that he was willing to risk his life going from town to town. And when he was stopped at train stations, he would be assaulted by 4, 5, 6 men to try to prevent him from speaking out. And he would do the same thing from town to town. Booker T. Washington was publicly meeting at the White House with the president while privately funding black institutions. And the great W.E.B. Du Bois, who lived over 90 years, started off as a staunch integrationist, creating one of the creators of the NAACP, and died in Africa as a Pan-Africanist. I bring up all these people for 2 reasons. Number one, because all of these people represented black educational excellence. And all of you in this room stand in that tradition. There were other people as well, powerful black women, Maria Stewart, Mary McLeod Bethune, who also represented black educational excellence. But there's another reason why I brought up these gentlemen. Because when I think of Cameron, I think of them. When I think of Cameron, I think of these men who all had a lot of things in common. Freedom fighters, committed to education, committed to a vision bigger than theirs. But also they had something else in common. They are all biracial black men. And one of the things about us is that black people have always embraced the beauty and the diversity of who we are and where we come from. Cameron is in my AP African American Studies class. And for those of you who don't know, AP African American Studies was started just 4 years ago. And not without controversy. We had to fight to get it. And we had to fight to keep it. We started off 4 years ago with 13 students. And now we have 4 classes and 76 students. And these young people are coming to class every single day, learning about the legacy and the tradition of people of African descent. And one of the stellar students in this class, who speaks with a profound voice, who does well on his tests, who is engaging, who is curious about the story of black people, is Cameron Eden Strong. So for the next few minutes, I want you to hear him, listen to him, observe him. Give him your full and undivided attention, because he stands in a long legacy and tradition of black excellence, and you're about to bear witness to that this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Hill. And thank you to the Black Caucus Honor Roll for inviting me to speak here tonight. It means a lot to me to be a speaker at tonight's ceremony, because the Black Caucus Honor Roll has been such an important part of me finding my identity at ETHS. I'll be honest, freshman year I struggled. I'm sure many of you can remember the isolation of the COVID-19 pandemic and how for a while we were scared to be around each other. Coming into high school with this fear, along with all of us wearing masks, made connecting with others feel more than a little daunting. On top of this, much of my identity at the time was as a swimmer and being part of a swim team. Yet, due to a rotator cuff injury the year prior, for the first time since I was just 3 years old, I wasn't on a swim team anymore. These blows to my identity as a swimmer and as a social person made me retract inwards instead of reaching out to community and my identity. Freshman year, I didn't even come to the Black Caucus Honor Roll celebration. I thought my skin was too light and that my hair was too white. However, sophomore year, things changed. I joined clubs, I started volunteering, and most importantly, I came to the Black Caucus Honor Roll celebration. Sitting in this audience sophomore year, I realized truly how much I had missed out on as a freshman. Watching this slideshow presentation that's behind me, I realized how many different ways being black can look, and that what connects us isn't just some genetic traits. It's our shared struggle. It's our standing together. It's our fighting for one another. It's our celebrating each other. That celebration my sophomore year was the start of me defining my identity. My identity as a young black mixed man, my identity as a hard worker, my identity as someone who is involved in his community. One of the most important things that I have learned from high school is you have to embrace all parts of who you are. And you can't let anyone stop you from finding your community, even if that person is yourself. Tonight is an extremely important night to me for another reason. My grandfather never finished the 7th grade. He had a type of dyslexia, but because there were no support systems for black students in 1952, this problem went ignored, and instead of receiving help, he was labeled as an unruly student. My grandfather was truly one of the wisest people that I've ever known. People would fall silent when he started talking because he was the person that you could listen to all day. But because he was looked upon differently for the color of his skin, the world never got to see his full potential, as is the case with far too many black people. However, despite being forced out of the education system at just 12 years old and not being able to receive his GED, my grandfather persevered. He returned to the school where he had been expelled as an employee, and after 30 years of hard work, he retired as the facility manager. My grandfather never finished the 7th grade, but I am here tonight at a celebration for black excellence because of his perseverance. For it is the perseverance of our parents, our grandparents, and our ancestors that is the reason why we are here tonight. And while tonight is a celebration of our achievements, it's also a celebration from the past to the present of what our people have accomplished. My grandfather passed away last year, but tonight I celebrate his memory and part of my identity that I will carry forever. I am my grandfather's grandson. Despite the tremendous hurdles that black people have had to overcome, there is still far more that needs to be done. There are still significant wealth, income, and education gaps. And on top of that, there are many who are actively trying to dismantle what has been achieved. People who are trying to take away classes like AP African American Studies. People who are afraid of black excellence. People who try to minimize our accomplishments as handouts. Yet, there's nothing that anyone can say to minimize our achievements tonight. An achievement that goes beyond the honor roll and beyond the GPA. Tonight is a milestone in finding our identity and purpose in the world. For some, it might be the start of a page. For others, it might be the end of a chapter. But wherever we are in our journey, we are working toward the future. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Come on, y'all can do better than that. Give him another hand. Cameron, I think you might be one of my favorite speakers, Doc. You know, most time you see that keynote address, you be like, uh-oh, here we go. Proud of you. That was a great speech. Now we will have closing remarks from our wonderful principal, Dr. Taya Kinsley. Let's give her a hand.
So we've changed our program a little bit. We're just going to stay in here and celebrate all night long. That was amazing, Cameron. Let's give another shout out to Cameron. But we won't actually keep you in here all night. We do have a few things before we close up here. One thing that's important for you all to know 566 Black students earned honor roll. 566, let's give it up one more time. 566. Woo! And I would be remiss if I did not say this out loud. You all saw students earning high honor roll. That was amazing. And 179 of our students have earned a 4.0 cumulative GPA or higher. 179. Amazing. And the Wild Kid Pride, we feel 45 seniors have a cumulative 4.0 or higher. Congratulations. And now we are going to end our formal part of the celebration and adjourn to East Cafeteria for food, as well as you can take pictures on the red carpet. Thank you all again for coming.